Hello and welcome. I'm Ruijven, and today on Valheim Mod Reviews, I am taking a look at the mod Marketplace and Server NPCs Revamped by KG Valheim. I received several requests for NPC mods during the last few months. I've been taking a long look at this one, and even though it can be confusing, the payoff is game-changing. Marketplace NPCs adds configurable, friendly NPCs to create a unique Valheim experience to your gameplay. Despite the name, you don't need a server to enjoy this mod. Check later in the video for a pro tip to enjoy the majority of this content on a solo world. I would say let's take a quick look, but the possibilities of this mod are massive. So instead, I will walk through quite a few of the options and the roles NPCs play. The bank NPC can be configured to store any items, typically gold and gems. The bonus, you can assign an interest rate for these items and watch your riches multiply. Traders allow you to buy or sell any item in-game, including vanilla items and items from other mods. You can also opt to buy items with currency from your bank, sort of like a debit card. There's also an option for a buff NPC. No, not the Muscle Beach kind, the one that grants you temporary customizable enhancements like toughness, run speed, stamina regeneration rate, or even skill level increase rate. Another feature that I actually missed from my time playing Warcraft and Guild Wars 2 is the Transmog ability. Transmog allows you to change the appearance of your weapons and clothing without losing the original stats. An option if you're feeling lucky or if you have too many coins laying around is the Gambler. You essentially trade coins for a chance to win items. There is also a server-wide marketplace, like an MMO auction house, which could be a good idea or lots of headache. If you know, you know. I know I left off a few more, but there's just so much content here, and honestly, I'm still learning all about it. NPCs themselves can be modeled after the players or any prefab characters in-game. You can also upload models yourself or use models from other mods. Player models have several customizations, including animations, hair and skin color, clothing and gear, and pathing. Aside from the NPCs themselves and the roles they play in your game, they have several functions that can make your game truly unique. For one, you can write and assign dialogue for NPCs and player interaction. Useful for quests, getting information, or just villagers saying hello. The dialogue option adds a new level of complexity. Another option is creating quests and quest events. Options are pretty standard from what I've seen in other games, but you can fully customize these for your purposes. I've not delved into leaderboards, territories, loot boxes, or the teleporter yet, but they seem like interesting options. If you have any information about these, please share in the comments below. This mod has the potential to help you create an entire server world with an economy, achievement status, storyline and quest progression, or to just use a few components to make life easier. The difficulty level of this mod is challenging, at least for me. My main causes of trouble were locating all the configuration files and creating the necessary documents that all link together. I recommend finding template files that you can start with, then modify as needed. A search in Thunderstore reveals several to choose from, including Marketplace Configs by Valheim, Marketplace NPC Models by KG Valheim, and a few others for quests. I have a few template files available to download from my Buy Me a Coffee page as well. Those are currently free to use and much more useful than walking around blind like I did. There is also a tutorial website linked on the mod page, and some really great tutorial videos by StonedProphet that I highly suggest you check out for guidance. Wow, lots of information, many possibilities. Let's see how it measures up. Does it uphold the game theme and integrity? Well, it depends on you. Remember, you're adding a completely new element to the game, so it's not going to be like a vanilla playthrough with a simple quality of life mod. It's important to remember that this is an enhancement type of mod, meant to provide an additional level to your gameplay. Is the mod balanced? Again, it depends on you. This mod is something for just about everyone, and you don't need to place every single type of role, just the ones that will enhance your own gameplay. So as far as balance goes, again, that is up to you. As I mentioned, it is possible to use this mod on a solo world by clicking Start Server before entering, allowing you access to many of these features. I have this on my dedicated server that my kids and I play on, especially since they really need that guidance for quests and making some coin. What kind of problems can you expect? Well, if the files and folders are not placed correctly, it's not going to work. But that's a fix that just takes time. Creating the file templates took me forever, but once I figured it out, it's been really smooth. If something doesn't work in-game, chances are it's a naming and profile issue that does not match. It looks to be compatible with most mods, but there is a list of a few that they do not get along with. As far as frame rate reduction, adding many NPCs will naturally bog down your machine, just like building a large structure or editing terrain. Adding components will slow you down a little. In general though, I have not found anything to be incompatible with my normal mods, and frame rates seldom dip low enough for my game to get choppy. Your experience may be different, of course, so do your research on the Nexus forums and post if you encounter a problem. And if you do, head over to the Discord link, get some help finding a solution, or consult StonedProphet's video guides linked below. I am really excited to use this mod. It revitalized my kids' gameplay, and with the complete configuration ability, I can continue to update the files, making it new and challenging for any level player. Overall, this mod has been incredibly fun, very time consuming, but also a welcome learning experience. My kids love it, and it's been great to tie in the other mods I have to this one. Definitely earns my approval. I have several mods on my list to do next, but I'm always looking for more. What suggestions do you have? Leave them down in the comments below, and let me know your thoughts on Marketplace NPCs. Until next time, happy adventuring.